How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy Goods Day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. Now, at the time that I'm making this particular video, alright, it's actually Thursday, so I hope you guys are having a terrific and thankful Thursday, regardless of what day that I happen to go through and release the video, because I know that it's likely that it may come out later on or whichever. Happy Good Day, man, and on behalf of my kingdoms and empires, we're praying a whole lot of good luck, good fortune, blessings, and positivity, you know, course out to and for the heavenly kingdom for all the amazing things that they do for us. Of course, we're praying it for our kingdoms and empires, because we're always trying to be the good, the great, the best version of ourselves every single day, and we're praying that out for every single one of y'all, our brothers and sisters, for keeping our progress going and flowing. But that stuff off to the side, you already know why the king is up on the mic, and you know why the king is up on the screen. It is another episode of The News of the People, brought to you by the Internal Sphere, and The News of the World, brought to you by the External Sphere. Both entities were coming together to bring to you the word on what's going on in today's world and today's society. And for this particular go around, alright, I mean, honestly, I'll say this, on the agenda for... well, she's okay. This is going back to what I said just a little bit ago. Even though I'm making like this video, of course, on Thursday, more specifically September the 19th, I do have 5 things on the agenda, but of course I'm gonna talk about one. I do want to give a huge shout out to the Caribbean Students Association, this time at the Florida State University. Big shout outs to them. Reason why I'm you know, giving some love out to them is really because of the fact that, you know, I see, of course, there's 2 things, right? This first post that I have right here actually shows, I think they're getting back started when it comes to their study nights, in which, for those who are not familiar with their study nights, I do want to let y'all know just off rip. Study nights within CSA, I won't say it's a nationwide thing, and I won't say that it's a statewide thing, but I can at least tell you guys for certain that whenever it is that we're talking about, you know, FSU CSA, study nights have always been a staple within the family, within the culture. All right, that's been an opportunity where a lot of the folks who are like, well, first off, there's a lot of folks who join FSU CSA and become amazing friends. There's been a number of different couples that, you know, met each other there and went off, whichever. But study nights is where those bonds is honestly. Study nights have been a crucial part, because they do study nights so consistently every Monday, every Wednesday. I won't speak for certainty, because I don't know if they changed the days this upcoming, you know, go around. But again, a lot of the good bonds and the good connections and the awesome moments that have happened, you know, just throughout, you know, the CSA's years. A lot of the times, there's so many good events that CSA puts on, but pardon me, because I'm using a whole lot of words to explain it, but these study nights have been very, very crucial, very, very integral in those long-lasting, worthwhile connections, right, that the folks at FSU CSA that they happen to build amongst one another. And not only that, I won't even limit it to the FSU CSA family. I'll also keep it going and keep it flowing. Really, anybody that happens to pull up and just catch in when it comes to the good vibes, when it comes to the people there. All right, and then I won't say every single go around, but FSU CSA, they you know, more, I'll say a number of different times, you know, they'll bring food, they'll bring drinks, whichever, and you know, again, so it really is a good time. You know, pardon me, I didn't even mean to go through and do all the testimonials. All right, they do have their own information here. What they stated was, and this is the caption, this first bit, y'all don't trip too much off. I love the caption already. I'm gonna just go through and read it out, but don't take it personally. right? So what it says is, get in, losers. We're back and ready to rule the school. Introducing the new 2024 to 2025 plastics, the Viper Vixens, and the cliques that follow behind them. We are not a regular executive board member. We are a cool executive board. Wow, we're not a regular executive board, we're a cool executive board. I don't know why I threw in the word member there, but whatever, right? And unlike the plastics before us, on Wednesdays, we go to study nights in Stroz. Alright, so of course that's what it's gonna be. I know typically they always meet up on the first floor, whichever. So I just had to put all of you guys on there. You know, really, of course, this video, it's something of great importance, great significance, great relevance to the folks at you know, Florida State University, the folks that happen to be, you know, in Tallahassee. But even more specifically, if you happen to be within Florida, if you happen to be all across the states, you know, if you happen to be all across the world, this is to let y'all know what's going down with the Caribbean Students Association at the Florida State University. So big ups to them on that one. Let me go through. I want to make sure that I'm not providing you guys or missing out on any information. Which, by the way, I'm gonna say this: they took some dope pictures, bro. This is crazy. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go through because I think also in the same post we find out who their executive board members are, and I'm gonna put y'all on, right? So essentially, it looks like we have Wooney. And pardon me if I happen to butcher any names, because that's not the intent at all. But we have Wooney, Jostrom, as well as Armani Allwood. Those two, again, that wonderful gentleman and that wonderful lady, they are going to be serving as the activities chair for this upcoming school year. So big shout outs to them for making a commitment and stepping up to the plate for that. And I guess these are our skaters within the group. So big ups to them. We have our Goffs, all right, our adjunct chair, you know, Dudlene Paul, big shout outs to her. All right, we have Ayana Joseph, we have Lincoln as well. All three of those folks. It's crazy because, geez Louise, when I was still there at Florida State, Dudlene, she was still the PR chair, and Ayana was the membership chair. Lincoln, you know, he was a member as well. So it's cool to see that they've upped. And I said ups. They've stepped up their involvement. I don't even. It doesn't even feel right saying that because they were already pretty involved when I was there. But nonetheless, though, all right, it's cool to see that things have progressed with them. So big ups to all three of y'all. All right. But I'm gonna keep it going and keep it flowing. All right. So we have for the C5 captains, we have Jasmine Rayner. Big shout out to Jasmine, and we have Jamila Wade. All right, big ups to both of them. All right, these are cheerleaders, right? And then, of course, we have our hippies, the community service chair. All right, we have Jessica Hilaire, big shout outs to her. And we have Rachel Nicado. And pardon me if I butchered your last name, Rachel. But big ups to them because they are serving as our community service chair for the Caribbean Students Association. So keeping it going, right? Oh, yo, listen, y'all. My fault for getting a little excited. All right, listen, I turned up a little bit because I'm looking at the crown chair. Y'all, listen, y'all know how I feel about royalty. I'ma just say this: for our Mr. CSA, we have none other than Chris Joseph. Big ups to him. And for our Miss CSA, we have Janessa Dulcio. Big shout outs to her. And I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like she's connected, to Gigi. So big ups to her, man. It sounds like that's her sister. But those two folks, they'll be serving as the crown chair, you know, the king and queen of CSA for this year. All right. Then, of course, we want to move over to our cultural awareness chair. These are our rebels, all right, and we're talking about Haley Thompson as well as Nikayla Rowe. Big shout outs to those two as well. All right. It's crazy because they got so many folks. Dang, y'all, this is gonna be a long episode. It's gonna be a long episode, but we down for it, right? So for the fundraising chair, we have the rich kids. We're talking about Ramika Webster as well as Destiny Obafemi, which, pardon me, Destiny for butchering that, but both Destiny and Ramika. All right. Destiny and Mrs. Webster, they're both going to be serving as our fundraiser chair. I'm going to stick to what I know how to pronounce, all right? So for our historian chairs, we have Phoebe Jean-Baptiste and Jakari Washington. All right, moving it forward, we have the membership chair. We have Adelaide St. Jean as well as Jude Kufor. All right, and moving on to the professional development chair. Which, by the way, pardon me if I'm moving along. I don't want to mess around and talk you guys' ears off, but nonetheless, though, I'm gonna do my best to tag as many of these folks as possible. But definitely, y'all go ahead and show them some love, show them some appreciation, follow them, check them out, man. Because every single one of these folks that I'm talking about right now, they're making a really huge commitment. Not only do they already have to go through and do their thing when it comes to the books, not only are they, many of them already going through and have part-time jobs, but they're also stepping up as well, and again, you know, filling these roles within these student organizations. So that's 3 different hats that they're juggling. Not to mention, if they have other organizations, that's another hat and other different stuff that they may be involved with. But you know, I'm gonna keep it going, all right? Because we have our professional development chairs, the nerds. All right, we have Joshua Eugene as well as Josiah Rivette. Big shout outs to both of them. All right. And we are almost at the end. We have our artsy kids, the public relations chairs. We have Anaya as well as Sierra Marion. So big shout outs to both of them. And then, last but not least, we have, okay, this one right here excited me. We have our Viper Vixens. We have our top 4. We have our president, vice president, secretary, and treasurer. Let me tell y'all who they are, right? So we have Angia Delisco, pardon me, I'm sorry, President. Angia Delisco, and which, by the way, if y'all did not know, that is the president. I'm sorry, Madam President. All right, but big shout outs to Gia though, because she's been doing what's it called? She's been doing her thing. I'm not gonna hold you. Back when I was there, I know she was professional development chair. I'm pretty sure she already served on top 4 last year. It's crazy, but big ups to her. All right, for vice president, we have Vividy Nesbeth, so big shout outs to her as well. For the treasurer, we have Lucy, and for the secretary, oh snap, we have Nia Ogletree. Okay, pretty solid top 4, I'll say. And again, I do want to apologize to any of the executive board members here at FSU CSA that I may have went through and butchered their names. That again, that was not my intent by any means, but nonetheless though, big ups to y'all for stepping up, you know, for taking the mantle, and honestly, I can't wait to see what you guys do when it comes to the FSU CSA family, you know, and I granted, this video's gonna go up. I'll say this. Even though, of course, this is definitely something of relevance to all of you guys out, all of y'all that happen to be watching out in Tallahassee, I really do want to let the world know about all of what it is that y'all got going on, because y'all are doing a whole lot. Y'all have been doing a whole lot over these past years. So, you know, again, y'all got my support from Southwest Florida. So y'all keep doing y'all thing and keep being awesome. But enough talking out of me. This video has been long enough. I thank you all so much for the love and support, man. It don't matter. Y'all make sure that y'all show every single one of them some love. I'm gonna do my best to tag them out where I can. Y'all like this video up, share, comment, subscribe. You know, and when I mean subscribe, I don't just mean to the King Zachariah YouTube channel. I'm talking the internal sphere, the external sphere. I'm not talking about just the King Big Daddy Drip social, you know, page. Y'all go check out the internal sphere and the external sphere. But the most important thing, y'all make sure that y'all stay tuned, stay tapped in, and stay locked in, because the juice over here never stops dripping. Alright? Alright. I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace, be easy, and as always, y'all stay blessed up.